guys, good day everyone. It's Saturday here in Oman, and at the moment I don't have any stuff to do, but later on I will have to prepare for my tomorrow's lessons. But today I just want to react a certain reaction from British people on why do Filipinos speak such a good English. So it's a kind of a reaction from the British vloggers. But for me, my role here is to react what to react about Filipinos. Alright? So join me now and let's get started.
Okay, thank you so much for
Thank you. See, name.
Christina, sir.
Oh, good left hand shake. Oh, I'm putting all his books away. There we go.
I swear that's been me so many times.
Thank you.
He like did the whole thing. He's like, what's that for?
And it looked really annoying.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Alright. Well, Filipinos speak English because we are really actually influenced by the people who are from Western, like the American people and the European people who before colonized the Philippines. And guys, Filipinos speak English because that is the main requirement when you are studying in the Philippines. We used English as a medium of instruction, except a Filipino subject as a language. We studied that one because Filipino is our national language. A lot of mother tongue or native languages in the Philippines, but we only understand each other as a Filipino using Tagalog or a Filipino as a subject. And so the rest of the subjects are taught in English. Alright, let's move on.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is Tina from Happy Capsule. Welcome to our new
That is a
channel.
microphone.
Where our mission is to create
Yeah,
a
I just
community that is
noticed.
well-informed
Massive.
and
Good quality
interactive
though,
at
it's
the
nice.
same time. We're gonna bring you some awesomeness from different people at your doorsteps. Plus, we're gonna answer your questions about the Philippines. So for the very first episode, we're gonna talk about why do Filipinos speak English well and how often
Yes.
Filipinos speak in English. So comment
No, that's what I want to know. Like,
Let's
do they speak
go
English when they're
find
not
it
speaking
out.
to us?
Okay.
Well, I think it's because that
Yeah.
it is in our curriculum, and that's why Filipinos are trained, or Filipinos are well versed also in speaking English.
We're part of a Western.
Okay.
We have Western influences like media. Me growing up, I was
Yeah.
watching
Okay.
cartoons that were
So it's like what they consume. as a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah. And what they're taught in schools.
influenced me a lot. And then, we were also influenced by the Americans.
What's up with the
First
microphone?
of all, I would think that that's
Yeah, you're right. The data that I have discussed a while ago, we are pretty influenced by the Americans and even from the Europe countries. A lot of Europeans who visited in the Philippines before, even Spanish, you know, 3,000 years ago, the Philippines was being colonized by the Spanish, okay? And the Spaniards are from Europe. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of Spaniards before who visited in the Philippines are speaking English. Okay?
because of the
Yeah, it's picking up a lot of
You can hear the whole of Cebu.
surround sound. Is this in Cebu?
Yeah, look, Cebu City.
Oh, yeah.
Right, shush, we need to watch this.
ever since call centers have
Call
been established in
centers.
the Philippines, a lot of Filipinos wanted to be a part of the industry, not just because of the good compensation, but I think it's a good environment. That's why a lot of
Definitely.
Filipinos are learning really good business English.
We were under the kuan man no kining American education
Like to
system
read.
probably
Oh,
tungod
okay.
hilig kag basa, di ba? Filipinos love to read. Most of the medium nga gigamit sa tong eskwelahan pod English.
By the US.
Here's the guy who didn't realise he was on the
That's
vlog.
why Filipino.
Well, dude, some of the interviewees are speaking Cebuano or Bisaya, but I'm pretty sure that you don't understand about Cebuano. Yep. It's not that we are following the pattern. I mean, it's not that we are following American English, but we're just influenced. Okay?
Speaks English very well.
How often?
Most of the time.
This is what I wanna know.
And in school.
No way, most of the time.
Most of the
Cool.
time,
How often? Of course, every now and then we use English. We do even have like Taglish, meaning to say we use Tagalog and English at the same time. Like for example, oh mama, nasaan na ang dress ko? Nasaan ang shoes ko? Where's my shoes? Where's my dress? Where's my costume? Mama, did you buy something a tinapay for me? Meaning tinapay, it means bread. So Filipinos used even to speak Taglish, though we are using our national language, which is Filipino, but we used also English at the same time. Alright?
I think 60% or 80%.
Wow.
Bro,
That's
almost
a high
every day siguro,
percentage.
di ba? Every chance they get to talk, di ba, maggamit og English, whether spoken or written. No.
Exactly.
Even chat.
Students, so every day, okay, it's included in the curriculum. So
Yeah.
it's a good way to improve our speaking.
Every day we adapt to the English language. Don't you? Some word kay dili ka ng pure.
We've had a lot of people say to us they like chatting to us because
Yeah.
they get to practice
Yeah,
English.
Even the
definitely.
Filipino Tagalog.
And can't you imagine, guys? British people, don't you know that Filipino teachers, engineers, and all professions which are regulated from the Professional Regulation Commission in the Philippines, we take English. I mean, we take an examination just to get our license in English, not in Filipino even. Alright? That is why we need to practice English, because our board exam or our licensure exam as a teacher like me, it's in English, not in Filipino nor in Spanish. Alright? Though we do speak sometimes Spanish, because our Tagalog or Filipino also, or even our mother tongue like Cebuano, is mixed with Spanish. Okay? That's how Filipino talented in terms of languages. You can just easily adapt even the accents in British or in American English. You can simply adapt all those accents. Like for example, well, in my classroom before in the Philippines, I use garbage sometimes instead of rubbish. Okay, I often use rubbish, and I'm pretty sure that the word rubbish is from England or it's a British English. Alright? I don't even use like box instead of box in American, but in my classroom I used to pronounce the word box, which is from British accent. Okay, so for us Filipinos, even me, I am very easy, or it's just easy for me to adopt British and American accent.
And a lot of people that are shy to speak to us in English, they understand what we're saying, but they're
Yeah.
shy because they don't want to say things wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. A lot of Filipinos actually who are very shy in terms of speaking English, because Filipinos are very much aware on speaking English with our grammar. Yeah, even me sometimes I am very much hesitant to talk or to speak English in front of the native people or the people who are coming from a native English country like American or England. So we're very much hesitant because we are very conscious enough with our grammar. That's how Filipinos are very, 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 very sensitive in terms of English because we are very curious with our grammar.
And I have many classmates who heard Konyo.
What's
It's,
Konyo?
it's half Bisaya and half.
I've never heard that.
English.
That's
Oh,
like
okay.
Taglish.
Yeah, yeah.
But the Sabah.
Mother tongue should be the medium of instruction.
What does it say?
Yeah, that's what I told you, Taglish. Though in the Philippines, I taught Filipino as a subject to my students. During my discussion, I used even English. Like for example, pangalan. Pangalan is a noun in English. So discussing about pangalan, I even mixed English. Okay? Because when I even explain it in Filipino, I even mix it with English. Like for example, okay class, what are the two parts of a sentence? Okay? So, ano-ano ang dalawang bahagi ng isang pangungusap? In English, it's subject and predicates. How about in Filipino? So, these are simono at panaguri. That's why students are very aware, though they are learning Filipino, at the same time they are learning English.
Well, I still agree that we need to encourage our kids to speak English because that's how we compete with other nations. So that's how we become competitive.
Because it's a universal language. So if you're taught early, like
That's true. Learn young.
Mm. That was meant to be me with Spanish, but it didn't really
Yeah.
work.
Got D, didn't you?
I think we're
Yes, every now and then we speak Filipino, English, and Spanish. For example, even in our mother tongue, which is Bisaya or Cebuano, because I come from Leyte province, so our mother tongue there is Cebuano. Like for example, kutsara. I know that kutsara is a Spanish term. We even use that one at home. Like for example, oh, you need to wash that kutsara. Okay? Kailangan mong hugasan ang kutsara. You need to wash the kutsara. It's there in the lavatory. Alright? Or the term misa. Where is the misa? Misa is a table and it's Spanish, I think. Okay, the misa de gallo. Misa de gallo is a term and it's a kind of, okay, when it's about Christmas in the Philippines, there is such called Misa de Gallo. So it's a kind of church meetings that people are gathering in the church just to attend that Misa de Gallo. And that Misa de Gallo is just mixed, when we speak English, Tagalog, or Cebuano. Yeah, Misa de Gallo is just common to us wherever you go in the Philippines. And a lot of terms in Spanish like buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Those are terms which are Spanish, but those are just common to us Filipinos.
that's taught early.
Di ko pabor ana kay what if ini dako sa mga students trabaho call center. So unsa nila pag-qualify
So, job
kung dili sila
opportunities.
Yeah.
fluent mag-English.
I would really
Yes, that's it. A lot of Filipinos are working this time in the call center all over the globe, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of employers also are appreciating Filipinos who speak English very well, though we are having the neutral accent. But yep, sometimes a lot of niggas Filipino they are negative about speaking English. There are also Filipinos like that. When you speak English, you are patronizing people or you're patronizing the culture in the Western. Okay, but for us, it's a great advantage if you speak English very well. Yep, because it is in our mind. Okay, it is in the mind of the Filipinos that when you speak very well in English, you are superior than those who don't know how to speak it. And that's what also when we're in college, our professors, even though they are not English speakers, but they are fluent also in using English as a language because it's a medium of instruction in the college even. Okay, so our professors actually in college they are encouraging us to speak English very well, very clear because they are encouraging us to be superior than those who are not or to those people who don't know how to speak English very well. So that's it. It's just a kind of Filipino mentality that you are up when you know how to speak English.
Prefer English because I am really into globalization. Mother tongue, it's good. It's a way of reaching out and making more emphasis on certain topics, but the use of English and our way to globalization is
Mo may mando karon sa Department of Education, di ba? I think there's a good reason nga no ila nang
speaking
implement, but I hope
Taglish then,
na
right?
their
Like-
sound basis.
Well, no,
that.
what they just said.
Hey dude, it's not Taglish, it's Bisaya English. That's Cebuano English. That guy is not speaking Tagalog. It's a Cebuano. Bisaya. It's a mother tongue from Leyte province and from Cebu. From the Visayas. Okay?
The Cebu
Maybe.
version.
So I
Bisaya.
hope you
Maybe.
guys enjoyed this
With
video, and if you
English.
think that this is kind of sort of fun, a little bit useful for you, please do share it to your
Cool
friends
channel.
and
Cool
comment
interview
down
channel,
below
nice.
about what did you think these questions that we asked today. And if you have something in your mind that you want us to discuss for the next episode, please comment down below as well. And finally, guys,
Aw.
please be nice with your comments towards our interviewers because they absolutely give their time and effort just to
Yeah.
film this
That's
one.
sweet.
Of course, without them, this
Oh,
video
that's
would
nice.
not
Really nice,
be
nice channel
possible.
as well.
Yeah,
I was
doing
just
more
reading
videos.
a comment
Okay. That's great.
here underneath that says, "We Filipinos are really good in English, especially when we're drunk." I've definitely noticed that. Do you remember in
Yes.
Baguio?
Yeah, because Filipinos, I can really remember my old uncles, my relatives, when they are drunk, they don't feel any shy at all to speak English, okay? They have that confidence when they are drunk, how to express their ideas in English. And I just even kept on laugh at them because they speak English when they're drunk, when they are doing like this, but they don't mean it. But I'm pretty sure that their confidence when they are drunk is boasted. Alright? So that's it.
And we were having a few drinks with these locals there,
Yep.
with Mike and Nelly, and we were sat outside, and they were quite shy at first, and then by the end of the night, they're like singing
Like
Despacito.
one or two
and,
Red
like,
Horse.
Like that's not an English
They
song.
were going for
But
it.
yeah, they
Get
were
the
singing
idea.
like all these different songs, and we were chatting, and we
The
were
shyness
laughing.
slipped away slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below anything else you want us to react to. We get all our reaction videos from your comments, from your messages, from
Alright, thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope that you will support this channel, share, comment and like, and I hope also that it would be clear in your minds that Filipinos can just easily adapt any languages which do you like to learn? Okay? Thank you and bye bye.